Hi there. Today we are going to talk about something that every one of us is afraid of. Stage fear. Yes, exactly, we are not going to talk about stage fear, but we are going to talk about public speaking. Yes, you must have heard, read, listened so many things about public speaking. But do you seriously think that public speaking is only getting master of the words, preparing a very wonderful script, something like that? No. Public speaking is beyond the words and the script and the preparation. Public speaking, I tell you my friends, is a whole body affair. Yes, that means from the head till your legs, everything is involved for you becoming a great public speaker. How? That I'm going to tell you in my today's video. Not only that, but also the proportion of 55, 38 and 7. How is that important in getting success in your public speaking activity? Another thing and the last thing, that is at the end of the session, I am going to tell you one secret about being a great public speaker. Do you want to know that secret? So you have to be with me till the end of this video. Let's start with the very first thing that has the main important part in your successful public speaking. Yes, first thing is head. Yes, head. How is head useful in your public speaking? Memorize your speech. You must have prepared the script. Memorize it very nicely. If you have memorized it nicely, naturally, you have understood the gist of the script. When you are on the stage, you will appear prepared, confident and professional. Very first thing that you should do and very first thing that your head gives you as a gift. Yes, your memory. The memory should be very strong. Brush up your memory so that you've learned your script. That is step 1. Next thing is mouth. Yes, how does mouth help us in becoming a great public speaker? From our mouth, we utter words. You are on the stage. Now what you have to do is, you have to speak clearly and slowly and with great expressions. Yes, that is what your mouth is going to do for you. That is how the mouth contributes in your great public speaking. Another thing is eyes. How eyes contribute in you becoming a great public speaker. Eyes are very important, since when you are doing this public speaking, when you are speaking to the public, you have to make a consistent connection with the audience. You have to make consistent efforts, constant efforts to be in contact through the eyes with the audience, to understand what is going on in your mind. In a normal conversation also, when you speak to another person, very well you can understand through the eyes whether the other person is interested in your content or not. Yes, that means it, whatever you're saying, he's interested or not, you can make out. So eyes contact with the audience is very, very important when you are making the speech, right? Next thing is ears. Yes, listen to the mood of the audience. When you are speaking, is the audience looking here and there? Are they talking? Are they watching the messages in their cell phones? That means your content is not power packed. That means your content is not affecting their hearts. It's not touching them. So you have to touch the hearts of the audience. That is what you are going to do in your public speaking for becoming a successful, great public speaker. You have to listen and understand to the mood of the audience, and then you need to make changes in your gestures accordingly. Yes, if they are looking as disinterested, then you have to create that interest by either changing your gestures or raising your voice or adding some more effective, beautiful, interesting examples in your speech. that can draw their attention. Yes. Next thing is back. Back. Yes. How back helps you to become a great public speaker? As we all know that when you are speaking on the stage, you are very nervous. Yes, not all of you, the good ones, don't know what is nervousness. Yes, or you are masters at hiding your nervousness. But back plays a great role in becoming a great public speaker. Whenever you are speaking on the stage, you need to keep your back straight. That adds to your confidence and make the audience, the judges and everybody who is watching you take you as very professional. Yes, it really gives a long lasting impression. It really impresses everyone. When your back is straight, you look very confident, alert and confident professional. Right? Now next thing is mouth we have done. Hands? No. So hands gestures, hands, movement of hands. It is not possible for some people, as you have seen, that without moving their hands they can talk. Yes. So in public speaking also, you cannot fold your hands and say your speech. Looks very boring, very dull, and it looks like you have done rote memorization of the script and you are just about to finish a task that is given to you. No, you have to tell the audience that you really enjoy sharing your views with them, and your hand gestures, the movement of your hands shows that which words you want to emphasize, what is the action. Yes, like right now, if you can see in my video also, I make a lot of hand movements, right? So hand movements are there to emphasize what you're saying. It's not that people cannot listen to you clearly, but it just adds on to the beauty of your speech. Yes, so hand movements, hand gestures are really a crucial, important part of your public speaking. Never forget that. Fine? After that is legs. Yes, legs. Many times when we are speaking on the stage, we end up swaying from one place to the other. We cross our legs and stand. Yes, cross our legs, we sway, or we shuffle very fast. We move from one place to the other. Unnecessarily, it is not required. Please remember that it is not at all required to make a lot of leg movement when you are giving a public speaking activity. Of course, you can move this side and that side if your incident or your example requires that. That means if it is the demand of the script. Otherwise, unnecessarily swaying and shuffling from here to there really disturbs the attention of the audience, and they will feel that you are very nervous and disinterested. You are not confident with what you are speaking. That's why you are moving from this side to that side. Do you want to have a wrong impression? No. So you see that from the head till the legs, each part of your body is adding to the beauty of your public speaking. It's helping you actually become a great public speaker. Now, as promised at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what is this 55%, 38% and 7% going to do with your success in public speaking skill. 55% of the words that you speak is understood only by your facial expressions. Yes, the expressions of your face is not changing, but the script is having beautiful words. It's really going to have a null and void effect on the audience. It's not going to touch their hearts. So the skill is wasted. Okay, so facial expressions play a very important part. Most of the part, I should say, 55% of your speech reaches to the audience through your facial expressions. 38% of the words spoken make an impact on the audience's mind in the manner how you have said that. Simple words said with some emphasis is going to really do wonders. It's really going to have a very good and positive effect and impact on the audience. Do you want to make a positive impact? Yes, no doubt. Then you don't have to ignore this 38%. That means the manner in which you are presenting your words. Presentation, of course. Yes, and only 7% of the words spoken during your public speaking skill or activity. Only 7% of the words are actually taken as the words spoken. Yes, exactly. So, if you are wasting your time in preparing your scripts and rote memorization, word to word and line to line, total waste, because only 7% of that is going to have any effect on the audience. Mostly it is all your body language and it is your facial expressions and the manner in which you are presenting your speech or presenting your views or arguments, whatever. Right? So now you know everything about public speaking skill, and if you are preparing for one speech, keep in mind that all these things also have to be trained. Not only you should have a good script, you have to prepare the script, preparation, you have to practice it nicely, keeping in mind everything that I've told you, and do not forget the secret. Did I share the secret? No. So do you want to know what is the secret of becoming a great public speaker? Here's the secret. The secret of being a great public speaker is timing. Yes. Timing is everything. Every second counts. Whichever minute, seconds, whatever time duration you have, you need to utilize each and every second of that. How? You cannot just fill the time given only by your words and phrases and clauses. Yes? What you can do? You have to add a lot of expressions, gestures, and even silence. Pauses and silence have a deep effect on the success of great public speaking skill. So here's my secret for you. If you like the video and if you feel that you want to watch more such videos, do not forget to subscribe to Voca Vita English, and I'll be bringing you new, informative, effective, interesting videos every week. Thank you for watching.